Hey everyone, Sarah here. So welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining us. In today's video, I'm here and I'm going to set up my weekly spread for week 37, and we'll review last week's spread. So if you watched last week's, you'll know that I kind of took a break from my Hobonichi and went back into my bullet journal for the week. And I'm really glad I did that because I felt like super invigorated and I really like how it turned out. So I'm going to incorporate that into my weekly Hobonichi spread. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more about how I use my planner as one of the tools in my productivity system. Okay, so here I'm digging into my inbox, and here I'm just taking out some of the paperwork, the receipts and stuff, some of the things that I have to file, so I'm just filing them really quickly. That's part of my weekly kind of planning process review to keep all the things in order. Does anyone else keep that paper inbox with them to kind of capture all those things that you just acquire throughout the days or weeks or months? All right, here's the flip through for last week. I really like how this turned out. It did exactly what I was hoping it would do. So it gave me an overview of the week and where my free time was and where my meeting time was. And it also just helped me prioritize and focus on the top three, just all in one view. That was really helpful for me. So the next step is my trigger list, and I have this in my shop, and I'll leave a link in the description. And I'm just using this to just do a brain dump and getting all the things out of my head for my personal life and my work life, where I have to just remember to do things. And this is a great way to trigger all those different thoughts quickly. Okay, so we'll get into the setup for next week. So here I am not using the weekly spread in my Hobonichi. I'm going right into the dailies. And why I'm doing this is because I have a lot of extra space in my daily pages, so I'm really trying to maximize the usage of this Hobonichi. I did buy Hobonichis for next year, so it's on. So here I'm just trying to keep this really minimal, where I get to see that weekly view and then have those priorities, like the day priorities, and just keep that focus. And the intention is the rest of the dailies for that week I'll use as like my work journal, my running work journal. So I'm trying to just really simplify the productivity systems that I have, and I really am excited about this technique because this is what I love about the bullet journal, and I think there's a lot of opportunity in the Hobonichi because of the flexibility it gives you. So I did use I put a minimal box on the weekend because the weekend pages the weekend is where I really use those to the daily pages, because that's where I like have the power weekends where I do a lot of stuff in my Etsy shop and my Plan the Grind. And then the other weekends are more like memory keeping, and I like to just throw some quick notes of what we did in those days. So I did keep those minimal because that's where I really use the daily pages. And again, I have my running to-do list and my next action, so I don't need to put too much in them. So here I'm just adding in my workload. So I actually am off Monday, Tuesday, it's a holiday here, and so I have Monday, Tuesday, and I really stacked Wednesday heavy with meetings because I was off last week, or this week in my time, and I didn't want to take the one-on-ones away from my team, so I put them all on Wednesday, and I thought that was a great way too to catch up on anything I missed if we have time. So I really stacked my Wednesday, so next week is really going to be a catch-up week for me, so we'll see what happens. But I do have Friday off, and I think that's going to be nice to kind of level set for the next week. So I'm not sure if you caught my productivity styles video, but I did create a free printable that helps you identify like when's a good time for paper and when's a good time for digital and when's a good time for maybe like a web app or a workflow tool. So I'll put that in the description, and you guys can go grab it if you want. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you liked this week's spread. I really liked it, aside from the smudges and my poor attempt at trying to fix them. But I really liked how it turned out. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. Take care. Bye, everyone.